So my first question is like, I've seen a lot like on the timeline and stuff that people like touch on the subject on the anima and how to integrate the anima and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm at a point where like I feel like girls are uh, distracting, very distracting because I sort of um, I'm at a point where like I know I can get girls, but at the same time I don't want it to be like a convulsion. You know what I mean? Like doing it like nonstop
Yeah.
without really like being
Yeah.
deliberate about it. And I've felt like the past 2 years I've been like very like it's been like nonstop and not deliberate at all. And I mean, I guess it's a good problem to have, but I don't think it's a it's necessarily like making me like making me like a more like cohesive like human, a complete guy.
Yeah.
Because I'm always like repeating the same stuff. Like I end
Amazing.
up like dead end fucking relationships. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, no, you already have a lot of insight, dude. You just
Mm.
have a bad map, but we'll get there. How old are you?
I'm 26. So
Since when have you been an alpha? Because it wasn't all your life. What happened?
no. Okay, so I was probably like 18, 19. I literally got no pussy. Like I think I fucked like maybe like one or two girls in that time span.
Yeah, that's why you're going crazy now, man. You
And
found something.
I was like, I know I have it in me. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because like, I just was like, okay, so I just need to like figure out what the fuck's wrong and then like fix it. So basically, I got jacked. I just started talking to people, like just like literally talking to people. It doesn't have to be like girls, but just like talking to people and just like being like a social guy.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just like clicked at some point, and now, like after, of course, I literally went through all the red pill bullshit,
Hmm.
who I am. Then I sort of like discarded some of the stuff, integrated some of the stuff, and then around like I think like these past 2 to 3 years have been like the best in that respect.
Hmm. Good. So the first question is about the anima, but there was like 7 questions in one. You tried to package too much there because you said about the anima integration and then relationships. It's a really good question,
Um,
but just let's just get the whole thing. What is question number 2? Then I'll give you just one big lump.
yeah, I can hear you. It kind of lagged. So
Yeah, it also like here, dude, when you were talking. Uh, do you hear me now?
okay, yeah. Now it's good.
Give me a second. I'm gonna close bullshit that I have here running. I have an army of
Okay,
plots, and I need
okay,
to pause.
fair enough.
Okay, so I got first question. First question, you said integrating the anima, but also the question was
Mhm.
about becoming a more full human being because you're having problem for having too much success. You can get women, then you're realizing the price that you pay when you get what you want. That not everything that shines is gonna be worth to pursue. I got that one. What is question number 2?
Question number two would be, now I'm at a point where like I'm in my professional life, I'm at a good spot as well, but then there's times where I don't know, like the mountain I'm climbing is a mountain I should be climbing. And there's this like a what if of like shit, like deep down I think like when you find your mountain deep down, you know it's your mountain. And then there, I don't know if there should be a what if or if there shouldn't be a what if. And if since there is a what if, I'm like um trying to like see like is it just me, like just like regular like doubt that you can feel when you're venturing into the unknown, because come on, you're like 20, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, but or is it like I'm actually like pushing through somewhere that I don't have to push through, you know what I mean?
Really interesting. Dude, 2 amazing questions. They connect. I'll tell you how they connect. What are you doing? Is this about going to some place that there's more money, or is it about following more something that is more passion? What is the situation?
I mean, money 100% is one of the motives. But also I feel like I'm good at. I'm not just like in my area of expertise. I'm like kind of an oddity, you know, because I work with like basically computers, but then I'm not like the standard like typical computer guy that's fucking autistic that can't talk to
Yeah.
people. So it's like I know I have other strengths. Like I'm really good at sports. I typically I'm a really good like to my friends, for example, like mentor in the sense like when they are talking to chicks or that I have good reads in that sense. And also like I really like design stuff. So more like
Okay.
the creative part of things. So it's like I really like what I do, but then it's like fuck, maybe I'm not like I told you, like maybe I'm climbing the wrong mountain. But I really I don't know how that feels. You know what I mean?
Really
Sometimes
fucking
like,
interesting, dude. Amazing questions. What is the third one?
and then the third one, yeah, okay. So kind of like related to the first one, but some of like the things that I've noticed, like for me, like dating around is like you get very like disillusioned with disenchanted with women in general because you see them for what they are. You know what I mean? And it's like I've been like reassessing, like fuck, like it's fucking hard to like find someone to like actually invest in for a long term relationship. So
Yes.
like I sort of like don't really, I'm not sure what to vet for because I mean honesty, loyalty, fuck that, that's like the bare minimum, you know what I mean?
Perfect. Yeah.
That's like the bare fucking minimum. And I've seen how the girls act today, and Jesus fuck, it's like sometimes it leaves me like fucking hopeless, you know what I mean? So I'm like at that point where it's like maybe I'm just meant to be like the cool uncle, you know what I mean? Because geez, I'd rather be alone than marry a fucking like a girl who's gonna like drain my energy, you know what I mean?
Dude, you fucking nailed it. I'm gonna tell you a bunch of shit that you know already. And you have the contrast because you were not always the alpha that you're now. And I'll give you a tiny bit of a read, then I'll start answering your questions, okay?
Okay.
You have a lot of charisma and dominance and vitality. It exudes. It's a really good quality. It's a lot of cool. You initiate shit. But you're asking how to integrate your anima, which I call the no mind. You don't have that problem, dude. You're a creative. So I told you, you have a lot of things already. What you have is a wrong map, but the map is not complicated. And this is the first shit that is going to click. You don't have to integrate the feminine. You need to fully integrate the masculine. Find it.
And by integrating the masculine, like I think like a big part of integrating it's like not having shame associated with, right?
Yeah, but you've been dealing with that with techniques, which is fine, but that's not the masculine.
Okay.
The masculine is that you know before you see it.
Okay.
That's why what I'm telling you is something that you know, but you have the wrong map. Because you were saying, I'm gonna change the three questions were like, how do I know, basically? Because you learn how to get a woman, which when you don't know how to get women, it looks kind of like impossible. It's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know, all the fucking mixed signals and shit, whatever. And then you realize that all you have to do is you have to be solid and attractive. So you learn to do that. And then women start coming to you. Then all the confusion is no longer, how do I get them? Is what the fuck am I doing here? Because they keep taking you places, right? And every day is a different riddle. But the problem is just being, how do I get one? Is how do I keep one? Or how do I end with one? Or what the fuck is this? It never stops. It's never gonna stop. So that was one confusion. It's like, what the fuck am I doing? Then the other one is interesting because you present that to me as, how do I know what is my right ladder to climb? I feel that I'm wasting my time, which in principle is a feminine question. Because the feminine needs to see it before it knows.
Okay.
It's like when I see it, when I see it,
the security to
like I told you, you know this shit, you just don't have the labels. So I'm giving you the labels. the feminine, that is the no mind, I call it the no mind, it has to first feel it to know that it's true. So it has to come from the outside, so you can feel the presence, and the perception is going to clear the path, and now you know that is true. The problem is that same mind, to be able to do that, it has to trust itself. It has to abandon to itself, because it feels that you're trusting the outside, but actually what is happening is you're trusting your own perception. How do you know the perception is correct?
I mean,
You have to
at the beginning, you don't. You just fucking do it, and then you get feedback, right?
Correct. But one day you feel that something is amazing. The next day you don't feel the same. The reality change, or you change, or something is wrong, or something is not wrong. This is why women are crazy too, because this is where they live. Because everything is a reaction to how they feel. So when something changes, how do they know that reality changed, or they change, or something is wrong or not? So now they have to start to poke reality to produce reactions in reality, so reality can give them back another input so they can feel again. That's why, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. They always need like that feedback loop to be like reassured, no?
And they're gonna create it. So they're gonna create the drama, they're gonna create the crisis, they're gonna create the attachment, they're gonna try the honeymoon phase number 2. Then they're gonna break the honeymoon, and they live in a state where, because they're reactive to the reality and they don't fully trust themselves, they need constant reassurance from reality that reality is real. So the question, how do I know that my ladder is correct? You're asking the ladder to tell you.
Yeah. Not asking me like, do I like the ladder I'm climbing?
That's correct, like but you know that something is wrong, or you would not be asking the question. The thing is that you don't know where to look.
Makes sense? Exactly. So yeah, that's it.
Everything is correct, but everything is wrong, because we have the two machines, and the two machines have two really different ways to doing this. Right? Then the third question was, the third question was about a woman again.
Yeah, like your thoughts on like what I told you, like me.
Yeah. What do I even scan for?
Yeah, what do I even like look for? Like, I know you have to be like compatible and all that shit, but like I think I've been in love once, man, in my life, and it's been like my first girlfriend. That's like, Jesus, maybe that's because I didn't know any better. You know what I mean? So it's like I can't really compare future experiences with that past experience, because that past experience was basically me high on novelty. You know what I mean? It wasn't really like grounded on like, fuck, I'm actually taking you for who you are.
I see. Dude, was this before you went into getting jacked?
Oof, no, it was actually actually that was 2 years after. So like 2020-ish. Yeah, but I was still like, fuck, me right now versus me 2022. I was fucking insecure still. You know, you had that. Yeah. I still had that like baggage lagging from like those 2 years that I was like stalled. Makes so I was sense. Like very like outcome dependent, you know. Like me, it was like I've been very detached in a sense, but previously it was more like faked, so like fake nonchalance, you know what I mean? But deep inside I was very like codependent.
I see.
With her, and she same for her. Like she was like super dependent on me, so it was like typical like fucking first love type shit. That it's like, yeah, you're just a fucking man, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like trying to, if that, I mean, I don't know. I can't choose someone in the future based on feeling alone, because I don't think I will never feel that again, because I'm just
no. Don't worry, dude. You are, but it's gonna be different.
Okay.
Because part of the part that you actually want about it, or the part that actually you got from it, that is the emotion that you actually remember, was a connection around I don't know how to call this, dude, a tunnel of fear and dependency, because it's so precious that you're afraid that you're going to lose it. So it turns you weak because you are weak. But if you remove the core, that is the spiritual connection, you only get the ugly part that is closer to what you've been getting from all the other women now. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
You get a bunch of dense emotions of attachment and dependency and nervousness, but you're missing the spiritual connection. But you also told me something here, that you did some disconnection intentionally.
Yeah. Basically, that was my version of being like stoic and shit. Now, man, now it's like
Yeah.
fucking bullshit, you know, because it's
Mhm.
like it was fake, like, and also I think because I wasn't really devoting myself to something bigger because I was just starting out in work. I didn't have my shit clear, you know. Now I know
Yeah.
like where I want to go, and I know that fuck, I can't really make a girl my priority, not because I don't want it.
No, dude, you shouldn't.
Yeah, not that I shouldn't, you know, but it's because I really don't want it because like there's nothing in there for me. You know what I mean?
No, but that is not true. Dude, there is a lot of things that you can get being with a woman, but it
Okay.
doesn't mean that she should be the priority.
Okay.
They're
Yeah,
not
I
the
see that.
same. That's a wrong map. Makes sense. That's what I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a lot of shit that you know already. It's just wording that is being flipped to the wrong side because the world is a piece of shit and the map is corrupted. But almost everything that I'm gonna tell you, you already found it. I'll help you just connect some things.
Mhm.
I'm guessing that the first question when you said how to interrogate the anima, the actual question is how do I recover my humanity? How do I feel again?
Yeah, but that basically, yeah, that's it. Because Jesus fuck, like I go on these dates, but I don't feel jack shit. Like
Yeah, but you
I
cannot
don't feel moved, nothing.
correct. So it's how do I recover myself?
Mm.
But you're calling that the feminine. So it's the wrong map
Okay.
because there is a feminine, but there's a no mind.
Okay.
And you can go there and integrate all the no mind. You're just gonna get more feminine and crazy, but that's not your humanity.
Okay.
That's not your emotions. Make sense? Because you can be perfectly masculine and full of emotions and life.
Okay.
That is not the anima. That's the self.
That's the self.
Makes
Yeah.
sense? So the feminine and the masculine in my system is the ku and the no. The ku is present, charismatic, but assertive in the present, creative, detached, active towards the future. And it lives in a world that exists before it's real. That's probably when you decided to get jacked. You were not jacked, but you went and did it, right? That's a coup action. It's not that you had to manipulate. You see all those people that they manipulate into themselves. They create a discipline and they have affirmations and they fake it before they make it.
Yeah.
I think you just went to the fucking gym and got jacked. You didn't have that problem.
No fucking. Oh, I have to read. Fuck you, Mike, by Mark, whatever the fuck his name is. All those self-help books. I was just like, I just got tired, you know, and I was like,
Correct.
okay, I'm gonna do some shit. That's it.
Correct. So that is the masculine, and that is masculine. The feminine is the opposite. The feminine is what we said at the beginning. Is before I can consider this real, it has to tell it to me. So is this my ladder that you open your perception and you're like waiting to be told, and then you're just feeling. So you're calling for a reaction. There's nothing wrong with this, and just adding labels because this is a map, right? So when you go into the feminine, that will be the anima by Jung. What you're doing is you're trying to react to reality, to align to reality, and this is what we do when we're lost. Because if you get lost, it's like, okay, I'm gonna pause and just perceive, and then you get orientation. This has a place to be done and a place to not be done.
Okay.
Because what is going to help you, because you're a man and you have a very strong ku, like I told you at the beginning of the call, you have to go more into ku. Because this is what's going to happen. This has happened already. You don't have to wait for reality to tell you when you can make it. You don't have to seek a ladder that is going to embrace you if you can just be, and the ladder is going to embrace you. You're asking it to happen before you do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, like asking for like permission to climb the ladder, sort of.
Yeah, when you go fully into the feminine, it's gonna turn into permission, surrender, blah blah blah, which is not wrong, dude. That's what women have to do to you. If they could not do that, you could not be with a woman. Somebody has to be in the ku force. So to answer the third question, you don't have to screen for anything in a woman. You have to be.
Okay, as in?
You're not finding one to look for in a woman because you're asking what is there to scan for.
Okay.
It's the same shit as a ladder. And you had to do it because you didn't have experience with women. But you know, you have experiences where this has happened. Makes sense?
Yeah. Where
You
I've
project yourself to the world, and the woman shows you a version of her that was not there before you put your own piece first.
Okay, so you're saying like it's not that how can I find
Dude,
someone that
I'm telling you
fits?
that you make it happen.
Exactly.
You create reality.
Because of how you are, they just like
You
they
create
pop up like
reality.
that. Yeah,
Because
but
you've seen this with a woman
fuck,
before. You know that a woman is not feminine,
I've never
right?
thought
A
about
woman is not feminine. She's not receptive. She's not in a good mood. But you appear with your own energetical energy charge, and femininity appears in her. It wasn't there before.
that. Yeah, I see. But how then? Second
Yes.
question, follow up to that one. Then that's like I like that philosophy. It's very like basically bringing reality to not bringing like what you want to reality, but then where do you draw the line between being that and Captain Save a Ho? You know what I mean? Because then if you're like fuck, it's because then because you're kind of like putting all the pressure of how she is on you. You know what I mean?
No, you flipped it. Like I said, it's
Okay.
you know the pieces, but it's a wrong map.
Okay.
Makes sense. You know the pieces, dude. I'll just help you connect
Yeah.
the dots. There is no Captain Save a Ho. Because I said the man, I didn't say the mother.
Okay, so you're like I'm like that. If you want, like either you,
dude. If I'll pay. I'll take it to a really fucking stupid level. If you go to a bar or wherever you go to meet women, and you're in the mood, you want to have sex or you want to have fun, whatever the fuck you want, and you see a girl that is more or less attractive, but she's not making you crazy. She's like, let's check this out, and you talk to her, and she doesn't have what you want. Do you stay with her the whole night trying to make her smile?
I feel you. Yeah, that's the difference between like no, you
Yeah,
just fuck off basically. Just
you
like,
say fuck off.
Yeah.
Where is the line to Captain Save a Ho?
I feel you.
Captain Save a Ho doesn't fucking exist.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a wrong map.
Yeah.
It's a wrong map.
I see.
So when I tell you go more into masculine, you have to know what you want before it exists, which you have been doing in many areas, but it's mixed, right?
Yeah.
So with women, don't ask, what do I scream for? Ask, what do I want?
And then you sort of and then you sort of like behave how you would want the opposing party to.
No, because now you turn that into the feminine again. You don't behave how you want them to be. That's how would I react if this system would be. Therefore, I'm going to force the environment because it's going to react to me. Forget everything and just be. But you're going to be before it exists. You're leading.
I feel you. Just be, and then that's it.
I'll tell you. I'm giving you shit that you know.
Yeah. Just be. Yeah, it's Jesus fuck. Yeah,
yes. But it's not with abandon. It's with initiative.
Yeah, okay, no, not like in I don't give a fuck what happens. No, it's like
correct.
Like,
it's not the universe is just gonna take me whatever the fuck it wants.
I feel you. Yeah.
You take the universe whatever you want it. And if it doesn't want to come, you go anyway with double the energy and more conviction, but feeling good. And the world is gonna follow you because the feminine follows the masculine. But you have to be first. And in some cases, you're going to find women and people that they are not necessarily what you want, but because of you, they turn.
Yeah. Like I've actually had some.
I know.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah.
Yeah. Correct. So you have the pieces, dude.
I see.
You have the pieces.
Yeah. Thank you for the advice.
Well, one lesson, dude, before we finish this one, in the career, you should be doing something where you can shine. And if you have this creative thing, you should be doing something where you can create it. But this is not really about a job. If you see somebody like Hormozi, do you know Hormozi?
Yeah, the jacked like bearded dude.
The weird guy, the weird commerce guy, yeah.
He's like e-commerce marketing and stuff, yeah.
Whatever the fuck he's putting in that fucking plate. He had gyms. There's nothing that is less creative than running a fucking gym.
Yeah, sure.
But look what he's doing now. So the question is not, should I move to a ladder that is different to the one that I'm doing now? Maybe that's the answer. Maybe you should be a photographer or an actor or designer or whatever the fuck is in your mind. But that is not the question, because in those careers, there are also people that are being suffocated. There's plenty of people that are in those ladders that are losing their souls.
I see.
The question is, where can I be and who? Because maybe it's the same ladder you have now, but maybe it's a different department.
I feel just different.
Maybe it's your own company. Maybe you can bring something from your mind into your position and make it perfect for who you want to be. And this is going to change, because in 2 years from now, you're going to have learned something else, and now you're going to explore, you're going to want to explore something different. The message here with the ladder and with the women is, you're not at the mercy of reality, dude. You can create it, and it's amazing, and you have done it. It's fucking amazing.
That's fucking true, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Keep fucking girls if you're having fun with that. But remember not to do it as a transaction, because it gets so easy when you get good at it that it starts into meaning nothing. So you lose the connection. And then all you have is the surface, and the surface is the worst part of it.
I see.
Makes sense. Yeah. It's a cycle of degradation.
Yeah, I think I'm not that point, but I'm like,
yeah, you're gonna get there, dude. I got there after 3 years and a half. I was like, fuck this.
maybe let's see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, man. Well, really nice talking to you.
Same, bro.
Take care.
See you. Ciao.